Hello 80s, and the laws of gravity are hard work on the earlobes. And now there's an easy solution to bring those droopy lobes back up. Joining me this morning is Dr. Laurence Milgrim, a plastic surgeon based in Wilton, and I brought along a patient here, Ann Cohen. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Now, a lot of these fillers are not really new to the market, but we're seeing different ways to use them.
Exactly.
Correct?
These fillers have been around for a good 6 or 7 years.
Right.
And they first came out in order to get rid of certain facial lines and act to volumize some of the areas of the face that had weathered a bit. But we're also noticing that we could use them in other areas safely in order to plump up other areas that would help with little discrepancies.
Right. So using it with the earlobe, how does that really work?
Well, what it works is that as women wear earlobes and women wear earrings,
right,
and the hole gets a little longer, and the earlobe gets a little thinner. By just placing a little bit of the filler in and around where the hole is, it acts as a bolster. It acts as a scaffold so that now an earring can sit there and not pull that earlobe down.
It's not necessarily going to change the shape of the ear itself, just make that area a little less.
It'll make that area a little bit more stronger to hold the weight of the earring, as well as the fact that in women who have thinner earlobes, we can give them a more plumper looking earlobe. A lot of women have kind of a long, thin earlobe who would want a more plumper, ruddier earlobe. Okay,
so you're going to actually do an injection here and show us exactly how it's done. So I'll let you get ready, and then we can just get to it. Now, how long does it usually last?
In the earlobes, it's actually lasting longer than anywhere else. It's lasting a good year.
Okay.
In other areas, it tends to last anywhere from 4 to 6 months. Okay. But that's because the earlobe doesn't have any real function other than to dangle and show beautiful earrings.
And relatively painless?
It relatively is. I do apply a small topical anesthetic, which I've already done. For her, so that she can tolerate the needle stick, but it's like any other tiny little knee-sting needle stick.
Okay. And, I mean, how quickly after can you just throw an earring back in?
Immediately.
Immediately. Okay. Excellent. And if you're
weary
of needles, don't look.
Yeah, if you're afraid of needles, don't look. We find where her earring sits, and it's just placed underneath in that area right there, and it just plumps up in that area. Also,
and is it relatively painless for you right now?
I can't feel anything.
Feel anything.
The tiny little prick of the needle, but even that was, he put a little cream on before.
And then it just, now how much does something generally cost like this?
This sort of thing is really just one vial, because one syringe will be good for both ears, and depending on the doctor, anywhere from $500 to $700 is usually the going rate.
Right. And if you don't use all of it, you can kind of save it.
Yeah, that is the beauty of this product, is that you can save it. And if you need it to be used later on, it can be used for other things.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And, of course, all of this information on our website if you want more information on the injectable ear fillers or Dr. Milgrim's procedures. Just go to our website at fox61.com and click on the morning news link. We're now going to toss things over to Joe Fury in the Weather Center to see just how cold it's going to get.
I'm coming